worst movies of 2014. Even though I did not review most of the reviews via YouTube, all of the reviews are on my blog at www.johncaro24.blogspot.com. Every review that I have done will be posted on the right side, and click on any review you want to look at and read. Because 10 of those are on the worst 10 list, and I apologize that I didn't post any reviews on video on YouTube, and but I made the decision just to write my thoughts into the reviews. So let's just get started. Here are my worst movies of the year. Now, it's been a very tough year. I think this is the toughest year in a long time in this hobby, that I had to make 10, because there are a lot of movies that were pretty bad. I think I had 25 or 26 that were in contention, and I think that's a record. And the best movies, which will be posted next week, next weekend, will be it was a little easier for the best. But anyway, without further ado, I don't want to delay you. Here are the worst. Here we go, the worst movies of 2014. The movies I had to suffer through. Number 10, Dumb and Dumber 2, celebrating the 20-year reunion between Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey. And it was not a great reunion. I mean, the first 15 minutes were funny, but then it turned into an unfunny SNL sketch, like an hour and 45 minutes, and it was just boring, and I couldn't take it anymore. Number 9, Men, Women, and Children. How could Adam Sandler screw up in a drama? I mean, Blended was okay compared to this movie, but this movie didn't make any sense. It just went over and over and over. It dragged with just sex and dialogue and all that kind of stuff. It shouldn't be videotape. Number 8, speaking of taping, Sex Tape, which it shouldn't be called because we're in an era of digital media. It's 2014, people. Come on. I mean, it's not funny, it's not sexy, and Rob Lowe's scene with Cameron Diaz is the only funny thing in the movie, and ugh. Number 7, A Million Ways to Die in the West. It should have been called A Million Jokes Not to Laugh At in a Seth MacFarlane movie. I mean, Ted was funny, but this one was not. It tried to be Blazing Saddles, but it was not Blazing Saddles. All the jokes were infantile, puerile, and it was boring. It dragged. Number 6, Endless Love. Boy, it should have been called a Cialis commercial with Abercrombie and Fitch models. My goodness, they were just gazing at each other, caressing, kissing, having sex in a fireplace for the 15th time in a 15th teenage movie. The only reason I gave 1 star because of that guy. He was funny, and yeah, that was it. 5, Let's Be Cops. Ugh, this is not what I was feeling in the theater. I was just bored and I wanted to go to sleep. I was embarrassed at them. Oh look, there's Rob Riggle again. Boy, he has had a bad year. 22 Jump Street was a kind of a return to him, but it was just one scene, but this one's just embarrassing. Number 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do we really need those guys again? I mean, it's a new generation, I understand that, but you need to have a story behind these characters, and there was not. It was just a Transformers ripoff because Michael Day, the producer, ripped it off. I mean, and they wanted Megan Fox back, so whatever. Number 3, Winter's Tale. I don't even know what the hell this movie's about. I mean, I was lost. I mean, they do not care. There was a devil, an angel, Colin Farrell being 120 years old, whatever, and a love that is just boring. They wrote off, and we don't care. Number 2, Transformers: Age of Extinction. They should run for their lives in their careers because, oh wait, too late. Transformers got him, and Michael Bay got him with their paychecks. Mark Wahlberg, what were you thinking? And the dishonorable mentions, this came close. Sequel to 300, which is known as the movie where Evergreen shows her breast. Tammy, another Melissa McCarthy flick. This Is Where I Leave You. an offensive family comedy, drama. Transcendence, a very disappointing movie with Johnny Depp by Wally Pfister. And Tusk, a horror comedy. Not funny. And the worst movie of 2014. Left Behind, featuring Nicholas, not the bees, Cage. What has Cage gone into in his career? I just don't understand it. This movie is full of religious fanatic themes and stuff, and I didn't want to be stuck in a plane full of characters. It was just awful. There you have it. Left Behind is the worst movie of 2014. On to 2015.